Alright, first match, let's go. Gonna be DemonHunter against Rogue. My opponent is bringing a Kingsbane Rogue, which is very interesting. We don't want any of this, right? Pretty easy mulligan here. But yeah, finally getting started in this tournament. I'm very excited. See what we can do. The first match actually, this is actually the second round. Because in the first match my opponent didn't show up, so I basically got a free win there. So it's actually only the second round of the tournament. So I had to wait a little bit for this match to get started, but I'm happy that it's actually finally here now, and we can jump into this first game. Okay, I think I just Hero Power here, and then I play Battle Fiend and Hero Power next turn. Seems good. Seems like the play I want to make here. Okay, there's this Kingsbane. Seems good. Next time we can go 3 into coin Hero Power, and then we go 3 drop Hero Power again on turn 4. Looks good to me, looks good to me, let's go. But yeah, actually, so my opponent's banned my Q block for this matchup. And I've banned his Warlock, but it's not a Q block, it's a Mechthune Warlock. That I've banned because I feel like the Mechthune Warlock has a good game against both of my control decks and both of my aggro decks because it's just a Warlock deck. So, okay, he didn't hit the, that's really lucky for me, actually. Okay.
Demons.
Could just I-beam and clear here. Don't have like Happy Gold to back it up. Alternatively, I could go with the line that I want to do initially, which is go 3 drop into coin Hero Power, but it's not that great because I sacrificed my Battle Fiend. I know he has the Kingsbane in hand. I think we go for the I-beam here. We do it like this. We want to trade off the patches because he does have Stealthy Captain in the deck, so I don't want to buff and get a clean trade on my Battle Fiend. This way I leave a 3-1 on the board, which is not very easy for him to deal with. He's running the Faldori Strider plus Stowaway package, which is very interesting. To get those free spiders out there. Okay, so I think this is a Henge Clan turn. It's better against his Kingsbane because he can definitely buff it easily to kill my like Satyr, for example. Whereas the Henge Clan is pretty difficult for him to deal with, of course. There's the Faldori. Gotta watch out my health total a little bit here. He's unlikely to be able to burst me down. He's not running Leroy in the deck. Or stuff like a lot of reach. So my options here are I can just play another Henge Clan. Hit face, take a value trade. I think that's better. I can even mana burn then. Take a mana burn. So you cannot play stuff like Stowaway. Get a bunch of 4/4s. Kingsbane's not buffed yet. Now the Kingsbane decks don't have lifesteal, so basically any damage that I do to the Rogue here is pretty much permanent in this match. He's not running Ziliax, so yeah, we're looking pretty good here. The first match.
I wonder.
Ah, the opponent's very nice. Okay. Yeah, the opponent's cool. The opponent's very cool here. He had nothing to do, so yeah, beautiful mana burn. That's why I love mana burn. Mana burn is such an interesting card because it really like allows you to think and like you got to plan out when you want to play it and you got to think about what you're stopping from your opponent, right? I think it's really interesting. I could do it again here, but it's not really doing anything this turn because he can play Stowaway anyway. So I just want to push as much damage as possible. I think something like Warglaze is pretty cool. I could even coin Priestess. Coining Priestess is pretty cool. But if he does play Stowaway, then he'll get a bunch of 4/4s, which is not very good against. Not very good into a Priestess.
Demons.
I also don't buff the Henge clan. I could push 10 to face. Then I can win next turn if you play Stowaway. I believe it's the Warglaze.
Vengeance is mine. I already struck.
Don't want to coin out the mana burn.
Grows short.
I think it's okay. Like, he can always play a 5 mana card, so... Like, even if it gets a bunch of spiders, I win. So basically, he has to do something else.
Sneaking on board.
Yeah, there was a Stowaway. So, it's a good thing I played the mana burn when I did. What does this card even do again? If there are... It didn't start there, draw 2 of them. That's interesting.
Blood.
Should be able to win though. He does put up a taunt, but obviously the Warglaze doesn't care about that. So that's going to be the first game to me. Taking that win. Yeah, very good match. Don't think there's anything he can do here. Obviously, I can just attack. Yeah, good to get this DemonHunter out of the way because these other 2 decks, which are Druid, Jade Druid, and his own DemonHunter, I think gonna be pretty difficult for my DemonHunter to win against. So, want to kill someone first, basically get it out of the way, and I managed to do that quite effectively here.
Vengeance is mine.
Gonna take the win, no BM, and take the first series. That was a good one. Going 1-0 here with our DemonHunter. And yeah, let's jump into the second game.
Versus Illidan. Let us
Alright, we're gonna jump to the second match here.
It is an honor.
Gonna be queuing up our even Shaman against his odd DemonHunter. And nice little voice line between the 2 characters there, which I didn't even realize. Yeah, let's jump to the second match. Took the first one with our DemonHunter, which is a very clean game against his Kingsbane Rogue. Now we're gonna try and get a win with our even Shaman, which should be okay against both of his other decks. Both my decks should be quite good against all 3 of his other decks, so I was just like, which one do I want to queue first? Because he obviously has DemonHunter, he has the Druid left, and he also has the Rogue. So, just gonna queue the even Shaman first and see how it goes. Okay, but yeah, his DemonHunter list is very interesting. He's got a lot of tech cards, he's got the Pirate package with patches. He's got double Glacial Shard, and double Frozen Shadow Weaver, which is obviously built for the mirror. And he's even running double Cobalt Scale Spellkin to get those mana burns, which I think is a really, really cool inclusion. But other than that, it's a pretty standard odd DemonHunter list. Okay, do I want to go Mercspark Heal here? I think I do, because he might coin a Satyr on 3, or coin a Satyr on 2, and then I need to be able to kill it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, but now I can Mercspark Heal, right, so it's pretty good. I think saving it was always correct there.
time grows short.
I might coin in on the 1-drop. We just do it like this. You can go 3-drop into Coin Hero Power this turn, but he can't kill my Mercspark.
I grow impatient.
He can kill the totem though. This is a pretty interesting matchup. I don't think I've actually played this matchup that much. So I don't really know what the who's expected to win. Let's say. Tried to do a little bit of practice last night with some of these decks, but I mean, if you practice on ladder, all you're going to get is Quest Mage, which obviously is banned in this tournament, luckily. But yeah, I was playing a bunch of matches on ladder, and just queuing into Quest Mage all the time and just losing because my lineup is terrible against Quest Mage. But the reason I bought it obviously is because it's banned. Let's go coin hero power. Okay, get the patches out there. He wants to go the totem because he knows I have the totem synergy cards, but not killing the Muckspark is very interesting. Obviously, I don't have any of the payoff cards in hand, and I know that, but still, that's pretty interesting from the opponent. Go Taunt Totem. The annoying thing is I can't play Muckspark anything from below this turn. I think I actually just play... I could also just play Maelstrom Portal. I think Muckspark probably gets better. It's like a Satyr or something. You have 4 mana next turn, so you can play like Henchclan Dog or Satyr. It's good like this. Ooh, that's a good roll for me. Take a little Righteous Protector here. Okay, yeah, definitely take that. Let's go. So, you can only play a 3-drop here, basically. So the worst thing for me is here's Henchclan Thug. But I can still deal with that if because I saved the Muckspark, right?
Stunning.
Should be good here. Oh man.
Demons.
Been looking forward to this tournament for so long. Such a good idea, like, props to, shout out to Solem and everyone who's involved in this tournament for even running it in the first place and giving us something to do, during all this quarantine business. But, yeah, like, so many people joined this tournament, like over 300 people, I believe, almost 400, so, yeah, it's just giving a lot of people an opportunity to just basically to have fun with Hearthstone and, try out the competitive side of things for once, which is very, very cool. There's my Ooze inclusion, which I teched into this deck to basically beat DemonHunter and also beat a Q block with killing the Minari. Okay, so yeah, so this is why I saved the Muckspark for, right? Because now what I can do is basically have massive tempo swing, because I can do this, I can hero power, I can even kill the weapon. Then I can't play 5/5. Do I want to play 5/5? I think I want to play 5/5, right? Just take the trades. And now we have board, and once even the Shaman has board, it doesn't really add up, to be honest. So pretty good for me here. I was a little bit worried about these two decks, the Even Shaman and the Odd DemonHunter, which you saw in the previous game, because I don't think, like, I didn't really refine those decks a lot. Like, obviously I added this tech card in, and I also have like a crawler in my deck, if you can see on the right, but they're not as refined as my other two decks, which I'm expecting one of the other two decks to get banned every single time, because Q-Block and Reno Priest are obviously incredibly strong. So these decks have to actually carry, and the interesting thing about these like lineups is you have to bring a deck that, like obviously your strongest deck, it doesn't have to be as refined as your weakest deck, right? Like I think your weakest deck is probably more important because it's more likely to not get banned, right? Like if you bring a strong deck, no matter how refined it is, people will see, oh, that's the strongest deck in the meta. I'm just going to ban it regardless of how much effort you put into, how much practice you did. So it's more important to actually practice these like weaker decks that you know are going to actually see play because of the ban system. So I think it's pretty interesting. He plays Gladebound Depths. This match is definitely not over though. Crackle is nice. I can go for Xeno Crackle. What if I low roll? That's the issue. I guess we Crackle first then, right? Well, I mean, okay, so 25% chance to get a 3 damage. I take those odds. Always lucky. Always lucky, let's go. 6 damage, always 6 damage. Just gotta believe in the Crackle. Right? You gotta pray to the Crackle gods. Yeah, but I think this is game now, but he can't really do anything. An I-beam, probably. He's just a bit too far behind on board, I believe. Okay. Okay. Got 9 damage. Part of me just wants to go all phase here. Do I play Squall Hunter? Next turn I'll have 5 mana. No, next turn I'll have 6 mana if I play this.
Such choices.
We could take a trade here. We got the healing totem. Like if he plays Warglaves, like okay, yeah, but he's still taking a bunch of damage. And I have stuff like Totemic Surge to try and finish the game out. He's on 14. If I didn't trade, maybe I should just gone for face. I could have put him at 9.
A simple spell.
No Spellkin. So Spellkin can only give you Consume Magic and Mana Burn because those are the only 1 mana spells for DemonHunter. Okay. 9 damage, 13. Oof, this hand's pretty bad though, huh? They have no way to overload. I think I want to play the Ooze because if he does play Warglade, I still want to be able to get there. But I'm running out a bit of value now. And that's the problem with even Shaman. Like he has a super aggressive early game, obviously, and a really strong mid game. But once you get into like the later stages of the game, like this, you can definitely run out of value. So that's why I was like, let's take my struggle a little bit. And definitely not won this game yet. He can definitely still come back into this.
Demons?
I thought I had to like go in with the totemic cards right now to put the pressure on. Otherwise, he might be able to do some stuff.
Burn away to ash. All I see is weakness. Halt! Who goes there?
Okay, I think that's fine though. I have lethal on board. He can take away. You can take away some damage. Takes away the spell damage. But I still have lethal though.
You possess we're with you.
Impressive.
No BM. So we're gonna take that game. Alright, nice. That was pretty close. Definitely dominated the early game. And we kind of fell short a little bit in the late game, but managed to get there in the end, luckily. So, okay, going pretty well so far. It's 2-0. And yeah, let's jump to the third game, and hopefully the final one.
Randa versus Maiev. None can escape my fury. Alone give me strength.
Okay, we're going up into the third match of this series. Playing against his rogue with our Reno priest here. Okay, I like the Reno Jackson. Do I actually keep Dustbreaker? Okay, we'll definitely keep the Reno because he's an aggressive deck. As a reminder, he's the Kingsbane rogue, so see what we can do. Priest should have a good matchup here, but especially because I have the Reno in hand. I think that's always really strong. But he has to beat this Reno Priest 3 times in a row with this deck, which hopefully doesn't happen, we'll see.
I hope you like my invention.
Just play this. It lines up pretty well to this. If he just like equips the Kingsbane and kills this, then it's pretty low tempo. He'd rather be playing like pirates. If he daggers up, that's fine. I mean, this is pretty threatening because it's 3 attack, but I think it's okay. Okay. Kind of surprised that this priest did not get banned. And he banned the Warlock instead, which, I mean, both of them are really strong decks, right? Those like my 2 power decks in this lineup. I don't know, I feel like his decks had a little bit of a better matchup against Warlock. Could just take the Zephyrus clear on that now. We have the Raza.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Just take the clear. Just to get a draw card, which is pretty cool. So we'll take that. We'll definitely take that. He's being eviscerate, okay. Can't really do much here. Guess I'd go for a renew, but what am I really looking for? Guess we can look in the box here. Could play Dark Prophecy. It's not bad. Take the 2/5.
Brilliant.
It's actually in his deck, so pretty funny. Actually, not sure. This matchup it might be quite good for him because of this play, right? Like getting the 4/4s out and you can get it out with the Stowaway card. Just a very cool combo available in Wild. Because Stowaway draws you 2 cards that did not start in your deck. And obviously those cards are going to be the spiders, so he pretty much if you play Stowaway he gets 2 4/4s for free, which is pretty strong. Okay, but this is a really good draw. I mean, we had Zephyrus, we had Raza on curve. So we have Reno Jackson as well that we kept, so... Okay, but here's a Stowaway combo. I mean, that's... Oh wow, he actually drew all 3. That's pretty strong. It's a pretty cool combo, I'm not gonna lie. Do we just have to Dragonfire Potion this? This is a safe play, yeah. Just take the clear, I think. Play it safe. Like, we have a hand that we're able to play it safe, right? Because we just have power cards. And we got the Razaka's Hero Power online already, and it's just looking really good for me now.
Blood and plunder.
That's a lot of damage, though. This can get rid of his deadly poisons. He's already played one, though. So I just have to Mass Hysteria this. Feels bad, but maybe I don't. I can play Bigger Weapon Penance. Or I can just play a Mass Hysteria. Clear the board. I think it's a Bigger Weapon Penance. He's not going to kill me anytime soon. I do have the Reno, so it's pretty good. Just want to move through our deck a little bit here.
Trust the pirate's code.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Is he going all face? He's going all face. Woo! Okay. Am I forced to Reno here? Maybe I am, honestly. Could just go for an Anduin clear. Got 9. I might dead if I play Anduin. Go up to 17. 9. He's not running Leroy in the deck. I don't think I'm dead, right? Do I have... It's my alternative, though. Could trade here, play the... I want to get the Anduin online.
The light has betrayed me.
I can actually start killing him. We have the 0 mana hero power here, which is able to pressure him. And I'm on 17. Obviously he has a 9 damage weapon showing, but I don't think he can do 8 from hand. He doesn't run Leroy, as I said, so... Not bad. We do have the Reno to fall back on, right? We just want to delay the Reno as much as possible so that he basically uses more cards. And then at the last second I go Reno, and not only will this heal me, but also exhaust more cards from his deck, right? Like I forced him to play more removal. Play the Kingsbane again. Oof. He can't attack again, luckily, but it's got 11 damage Kingsbane. This is rough. This is really rough. Okay, well, it's a good Spirit Lash for me. Okay, can I kill him? I think I need to Reno here, right? I don't think he's dead. Well, actually, do I need to Reno? Because I have Spirit Lash, which is always going to happen here. So if I just Spirit Lash... No, I still need to Reno. Guess we just Reno. Just Spirit Lash to clear the board, it's fine. Okay, he's on 12. Should be able to kill him next turn. We have 6 from the ping currently in hand because we can ping, play Kazakus, ping, play this. Or you can ping... We can actually go ping, play Kazakus, play the 1 mana potion. So that does 8 damage. With the Massisteria.
Welcome to my web.
Is he running any life? Is he running a Leeching Poison? I don't think he's running a Leeching Poison. He's gonna go face. Okay, I think it's lethal, right?
How much? At last, a worthy disciple.
That's ultra lethal. Good game. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Taking that series. Yeah, pretty good games from me. And a good way to start this tournament.